His name is Andy Burton, and he works for a company called CUTCO Closing Gifts. So I want you to give him a warm welcome. Big warm welcome. Come on, like we mean it.
What we do, obviously, is help realtors and loan officers with their closing gifts. I'm sure most of you in here at the end of a transaction give your client something. Gift card, gift basket, dinner out, bottle of wine, something. And I'm not here to say that people don't like what you give them already, because people like all gifts, right? Who's not going to like a gift that's free? The main challenge that we've found with a closing gift is that 90% of gifts are consumed almost immediately. Most gifts are eaten or spent right away, and the other 10% of gifts, generally speaking, are not all that useful. They get tucked away on a shelf somewhere and collect some dust. So what we've done at CUTCO is we have found a way for you to help you turn your closing gift into a long-term branding tool. Show of hands real quick. Who here's ever heard of the CUTCO product before? That's good, maybe a third. Good. If you've never heard of CUTCO, we're kind of like the Snap-on tools, the Lamborghini, Rolex, if you will, of kitchen knives. Super high quality, guaranteed forever, based out of New York. CUTCO's been in business since the 1940s, but yeah, everything we make is guaranteed forever. And so what we do, I work in a specialty division of our company that's geared only for realtors and loan officers, okay? What we do is we take the CUTCO product itself, which basically consists of kitchen knives, accessories, hunting, fishing, barbecue, baking items, garden tools, you name it. We make over 100 products, and what we do is we take it, we engrave it with your logo, your name, and your cell phone number right on the product. The kitchen is just really, or has become really, sort of an extension of a living area. It's where most people, when they get together, gather, entertain, have friends and family over, hang out. Because people don't necessarily sit around at their 4th of July barbecues, their Thanksgiving dinners, their daughter's 9th birthday party, and talk about their realtors or their loan officers. It's just not a natural topic or course. But the whole concept behind our gift program is to put a branding tool in place that a client will have for the rest of your career that naturally sparks conversation about you and your services. The next benefit is the tax write-off. Does anybody know the legal amount, if anybody wants to earn a gold star for the day, the legal amount the IRS allows realtors to write off as a gift?
$25.
$25. Gold star for the day, gentleman in the blue. Meaning if you go out to Home Depot, buy your client a $150 gift card, legally you can only write off $25 of that $150. Now, because our products are engraved with your contact info, it is now what? Marketing. Therefore, it's 100% legally taxed. You don't write it off as a gift. You can legally write it off as advertising. We'll hold up in an audit all day long. That way you don't have to get creative at the end of the year on your taxes. Next benefit is just really how easy it is. Most realtors and loan officers who use our gifts will order a small supply that you keep on hand. When you have a closing, you grab it, you give it, you're done, the end. There's no driving all over town looking for gifts, worrying about what to get every specific individual client. Now, I understand it may not be the perfect fit for every client, but almost, just about. Every client I've ever worked with does eat, so it usually does work out for me at the end of the day. And finally, I did save the best for last. If you're going to listen to anything I'm going to say, listen to this. As realtors, you can always use more leads, right? That's a cheap yes question. One person can use more leads, thank you. Of course, though, leads, referrals, the name of the game. Our service program is second to none. The way that it works is if you keep track of who you give your gifts to. Once your client has owned their gift for 1 year, you email us that list, client name, phone number, when the gift was given, or the date of closing. What I then do is I send out a salaried service person. These people work for me. They don't work for CUTCO, so they don't sell, they don't market anything to your clients. They're simply service reps. What they will do, though, is they will go out once a year on behalf of you, sharpen the gift that you gave them along with any other knives they own. CUTCO or not, we do it as a free service. When they're out doing the sharpening service, they'll bring a satisfaction survey with them from you. On the bottom of that survey is a spot for more referrals for you. On the back side of the survey is their CUTCO wish list. So in the future, when that client does another deal with you, or if you make money off one of the referrals that they gave you and you're feeling Christmassy, you can buy them something right off the wish list to thank them for the leads. Best part, we average 3.4 referrals per sharpening service. This is our company's average. And so when we're done with the surveys, we just turn them back into you. So obviously it's designed to generate leads out of your one database. So in review, what other gift can you think of your client will use almost daily? Every time they use it, they think of you and see your name. It's legally tax deductible. It's easy, and the gift generates leads throughout your career. And the answer is no other gift. That's why I love my job. That's why I've been doing this for almost 11 years. The gifts that are going to be coming around range from about $50 up to about $200. That's what most realtors usually find if they're going to give a gift, usually spend right in that price point. If you're a basket person, that's okay. What we'll do for you is get you an individual, like a single item of CUTCO, so you can put it in your basket. That way when all the stuff is consumed and used up in the basket, there's something left over, and we'll actually go out and do the sharpening service for the single item as well. And lastly, in the event where you would need a larger gift, like if you sell a 1.5 $6 million property. You want to do something that's over the $200 price point. What we generally do in that case, we do a large CUTCO woodblock set, has your information engraved on the actual knives, the actual pieces in the set itself. But on the front of the woodblock, we put a brass plate. So it's made especially for your client's name, year they moved in. It says around on their counter. They use it every single day. But I'd say 98% of our volume, agents are spending between the $50 to about $200 price point per gift. So anyway, what I'm going to do is quit blabbing. I'm going to pass these around real quick. Please do not touch the edge. I promise they are sharp. In a room this size, and we almost always get a bleeder. Never fails. It's always a guy, too.
Y'all remember when
It's always a guy.
my finger off?
Because they have to be macho and sit there and touch the edge. So, about 15 months ago, CUTCO, for those of you who are familiar with the product, they came out with a red line. Some people really like it. Some people really hate it. One thing everybody agrees on is that it stands out. When that's on the counter, it's a conversation sparker. But it's about a third of our volume, too, which is nice. So, all the gifts pretty much are available in red.